Okay, so hello, I'm Dovingly. I promised I would make this a while ago, this tutorial, so basically I'm just going to make it now. We're going to talk about Jaco's gravity combo. It's not the most important part of playing her, it's actually a pretty, not important part, but it's really good to know because Jaco doesn't get, much damage off stuff. She usually just does a Gatling string into 3H or 2H. So you to get knocked, or 4H, 4D to get knocked down. So to get a good hit that does look at the screen, it does 150 damage. You wanna facilitate this hit. Oh, I didn't mean to blitz. So basically, the way this works is with 2H on counter hit, it pops up on hit. You can also do it on air hit. So if they're jumping, this will work on air hit too if you catch them on air hit. So it just has to be on air hit. And then basically, it has to be on a hit that will pop them up after 2H. Oh, you can also do it off of counter hit 2S, but that's not what we're going to talk about right now. So basically, you get the counter hit. Oh, I don't have counter hit on. Okay. And you mash it for as much as it's worth. I didn't do it enough that time. So why is he dropping out of here? Okay, I think I'm mashing too fast. So you want it to be at 14 when you do that, so it's at 15 when you do that. So if I mash it just a little bit, and then I do this, he pops up much higher when I do 4D8. So the thing here is, and it's different by weight class, but it doesn't really matter, just always aim for 15 hits. At 13 hits here, you do 4D, you want 15 hits here, and then you can time a jumping link, JS, and then you get an air combo. So, you just do the regular air sequence. So we got 15 hits here, we're gonna time the JS. That is a lot of damage, right? But if I do this, it doesn't work because he pops up much higher. And this will work on lightweights, heavyweights, and super heavies, and middleweights, as long as you get to 15 hits. The reason you're looking for 15 when so you want to be at 13 when you do 4D, so 15 is 4D8, because 4D is 2 hits. So, you do that, and the jump, this is the hardest part, I think, is the jump, link. You just wait a little bit, so what I do is I look for Jaco returning to neutral here, and then I jump. You look for doorposts to go away, basically, down at the bottom, down here, because don't watch the opponent, watch Jaco, down at the bottom. There's a lot of different variants on this. If you get a counter hit, J2D, I didn't do that right. You air dash, and then you wait for them to almost hit the ground, and then you, it's kind of dependent on what angle you hit them at. And basically what we're doing here, but it sometimes OTGs if you wait too long. Basically what we're doing here, and why this does so much damage, and why we're waiting for the exact moment we want to, that's OTG, why we're waiting for the exact moment we want to pick it up, is because here, by doing the frame kill with the air dash, that's almost 250. Depends on the character how much you'll do there. Chip you 300 off that combo. So the reason you're doing that and then waiting a little bit is because you're bypassing the scaling, the forced scaling that happens when you do a red Roman cancel. So if we pick it up just here, if we don't wait long enough, the combo does less damage. Because, you just don't bypass the scaling. But we're frame killing here. It's kind of like when Soul does, feint Gunflame to bypass scaling, or jam charges a card. Like that. So on, let's look at a lightweight. We'll do Miss Elphelt. Just do, you know. So on lightweights, it works exactly the same. You just basically always want to make sure when the second hit of 4D hits, it's 15 hits, and then you'll be able to do it. So this, so 2H is like a button you should be using a lot with Jack-O, but it frame traps from close slash, which, as we all know, you want to be doing close slashes of meaty, so it frame traps there. I think there's like a 3-frame gap, so no one should be able to mash out of that. Maybe like a 2-frame gap. No one should be able to mash out of that. But it is really easy to miss, and then someone can mash out. The best version of this is the coolest version. Let me make her jump. Okay, so that didn't hit high enough. I love this combo. Does 200 and you get a house set. You can also do an organ command if you feel like it. You can set another house. You can do any organ command basically. It's really useful because 2S you're using a lot. You're getting 2S counter hit a lot when you're like blocking in the corner and people are doing IAD rebuys and stuff. So really useful there. The other, okay, so this is like sacred Jack-O knowledge. This is passed down from like Jack-Os for generations. This combo is stupid. This is the timer scam combo. So it cannot be counter hit, and it cannot be counter hit as a starter. So like if I did a starter counter hit 2P, it wouldn't work. And the thing is, this one, the combo counter has to be at 3. Below 3 before you start the combo. So this is basically, we do, and you need 50 meter for this one. We do that. Oh, I missed it. So we do that. It can be any number of buttons, and then we do this. It needs to be at 18. And you can basically, if you time it right, juggle with that for a little bit, and then basically and they fall less each time. So basically you'll realize eventually that it's going to drop the next time, and then you'll just point the 4D downwards. Oh, I missed it that time. Lightweight's is a little riskier to go for because lightweights are pretty hard to do it on. Oh, it OTG'd. And you do a micro dash here, so you dash a little bit, and then you pick up in the air. That's gonna drop the next one, so I put it down there. This basically, you can get like level 3 houses after immediately setting a house from this combo. It's so stupid. So that's my favorite combo of hers. I don't do it a lot because usually I get so I'll show you. It doesn't work on counter hit. I think it doesn't work on counter hit because the hit reel on the character just like is different. Like the character reels back more. Yeah, they just don't pop up as high on counter hit if this is a counter hit. So that's the other interesting part. So on super heavies, let's skip. I don't know, like Heiyun? Yeah. On super heavies, you can sometimes get away with less hits in the 2H. So like, I can get like 11 here and still do the combo. But it's basically like, if I could get 15, which I can here, just always shoot for 15, basically. 15 hits in the 2H combo, and the 2H, 4D, you can do 14 sometimes, you can choose it with 14, but 15 hits on counter hit 2H, or air hit 2H, or air hit, counter hit And then you just mash it until the end, and then you press 4D, and then 4-8, and then you just link a jump into the air series, which is JS, double jump, JS, double jump to cancel, JS, JH, 4D. And that's how you do the gravity combo. Thanks for watching. I've been Duffingly, and see you on the flip side.